Hello, this evening we are sat in the shed. Didn't do a video all last week because just rather busy trying to get things sorted, so that next week we can go on a budget trip on the budget bike, which should be somewhere over there, sat outside in the dark and the rain. I'm hoping we'll manage to get about 1,500 miles on it. That's if it runs for 1,500 miles. We've had a few more little issues. Nothing end of the world. I've got all serviced up and whatnot ready to go. The main issue we had, almost a disaster, was the rear shock. It still bounces up and down, the damping still works, but I went to wind up the preload on it, and instead of the collar here for the preload turning, it cracked the weld for the bottom bush. Now thankfully, Lynx Motorcycle Breakers over in Scunthorpe had one in and sorted me out. So we're back on the road and we're all good. Anyway, I've drawn us a little map. There we go, it's terrible. Look at that. Let's turn it around so you can get a... There we go. So, I'll excuse the shadow from the camera. Let's try a different way. Right, let's just move that light. Rightio, so here's my terribly drawn map. So the plan is, we're starting here. That's where we are. And then on Sunday morning, we're going to ride down, putting the pencil through the map because there's a hole in the bench, to the Cold War Museum, just sort of north east of Ipswich. Going down there with a couple of friends, and then when they leave to come back home, I'm gonna go across here, up the A1, across the 66, up the 74, and somewhere into Scotland. I'm thinking sort of Lockerbie area for the first night, something daft like that, and then we'll sort of just do a bit of a ride around a bit and see what happens. I would like to point out this map is not to scale. So yeah, we'll see how far we get until either the weather gets bad or I run out of money or the bike breaks down. But you know, whichever comes first, and then we'll head home. Then after we've got home, we have a couple of things we need to be getting on with. At some point, we'll be doing a few things with the good old Francis Barnett. Ignore the green garden furniture. This thing has an old Villiers AT engine in it. I've already made a different ignition system for it. Let's just see how easily that pops off. You might see a bad bit of editing here. There we go, she's not completely finished, but it does run. That's a Honda 90 flywheel and stator, and there's, up underneath the tank somewhere, there's a Piaggio CDI at the minute. But yeah, we'll do a few little things with that, and we have a Motor Guzzi to restore. And at the minute, that's about the biggest lump of it that's intact. It's how she got delivered, and the rest of it's in boxes in storage. So yeah, it's a 1979 V1000 G5, and it has a sidecar. I'd show you the sidecar, but it's outside and it's blooming dark, so you know, it's painted black as well, so black things at night, just yeah, you're not going to see a lot. So yes, So hopefully on Sunday, it is now, well, what day are we on now? It's Thursday evening at the minute. So I've got a couple of days to get things ready, decide what I'm taking and what I'm not, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Shook my top box while I remember. Oh, I don't know. Just talking nonsense at the camera now. Yeah, there we go, actually. There. You can't see that? That's the sidecar. We'll get some pictures of it in daylight at some point. So yeah, earlier this evening I've just been popping tools away, locking down toolboxes. There's half of them under there and chained to the bench, and Francis Barnett's chained to my lathe to make sure no one steals my lathe. I think the old Ingersoll van's fine though, isn't it? Good old bust that thing. Yeah. And the rest of the equipment and bits has been popped away in its various locations where it gets locked up. So really just got to wash some clothes, pack some bags, and yeah, I think we're setting off about 5 o'clock on Sunday morning. We'll see you next time.